Hello from Edge Educational Academy. So we have started important question series from for 2 marks questions from every chapter. So we have completed so far real numbers and some basic problems in sets. Sets we did not do many problems because anyhow we completed in 4 marks and 6 mark series. So there we did. That's why sets was pretty easy. We did only a couple of questions in sets. However, polynomials we skipped many questions. Polynomials we did only longer. So in this video probably we'll complete 2 and as well as 4 marks question up to great extent, because in certain times like 2 marks question will be asked for 4 making A and B sub columns. So that happens. So because of that reason we'll complete majority of the questions along with the bits today. Now polynomials 2 marks question. First question. In the first question polynomials we have to discuss about the coefficient and degree and constant term. Polynomial is nothing but an expression like this: ax square plus bx plus c. This is a polynomial. If I put 0 is equal to 0, that it will become equation, quadratic or cubic equation. In a expression there is no equal to sign. Equal to sign is not there, then it is called as an expression, right? Here in this few terms are there: a, b, c. A, b, c are normal number. A is nothing but the coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. B is nothing but coefficient of x. C is nothing but the constant term. A is nothing but coefficient of x square. B is nothing but coefficient of x. C is constant. We have to these are coefficients. These are nothing but coefficients. Second thing that we'll discuss is here is degree. Second thing that we'll discuss is degree. Degree is nothing but the highest power of the polynomial. Highest power to the variable. To the variable whatsoever is the highest power. In this case highest power is 2. So that's why its degree is 2. Highest power of variable. Highest power of variable is defined as the degree of a polynomial. Next, constant term. This one, last one, a number without variable, x or y, whatsoever the variable is not there, that is called as constant term. So for example 3 terms are there that we'll discuss for various example. For example, I have a question like this: 2x square minus 4x plus 6. 2x square minus 4x plus 6. First of all we have to find the coefficients. Coefficients will be 3 coefficients. 3 or 4, what, how many variables we have, those many. For example, it is quadratic, we'll have 3 variables. For example, it is a cubic, we'll have 4 variables. Power 5, 6 variables, 6 coefficients. It depends on, first of all, it depends on variable x. In only one variable, x is only there. How many terms? 1, 2, 3. 3 terms are there, 3 coefficients. How many terms are there? Those many coefficients we'll find here. In this case, a, b, c we have to find. What is a? 2. X square's coefficient is a, which is nothing but 2. A is equal to 2. Next, x coefficient b. B value is minus 4. Very good. B value is 4. We have to consider along with the sign. If it is plus, we need not to mention the plus. If it is minus, we have to put a minus over there. Constant term c. What is c? 6. We completed coefficient. What is the degree? Degree of the polynomial. We have to check the highest power of the variable. Variable is x. Its highest power is 2. So degree is 2. Next, constant term. Constant term is 6. Clear? Next. All right. Here in this case, we have to check how many terms, how many coefficients we'll have. 4. A, B, C, D. We have to compare this with ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. We have to tell the value of a, b, c, d. Yes, we have to tell the value of a, b, c, d. Very good. What is the value of a? 4. A is 4. B? 5 or minus 3? Yes, you will get confused over here. Next term which is written, you will consider that to be, yes, 3x square should come. Actually, I intentionally twisted the question, and so this in general should have the decreasing order of the power. While solving long division, I already told you this should have the decreasing power. X cube, then x square, then x, then constant. Intentionally I wrote x cube, then x square, then constant. It is not necessary that you will get the question in the decreasing order. It will be jumbled. So either you have to directly identify the values, or you have to arrange in a specific order, decreasing order of the power, then find the values A, B, C, D. For example, if I have that knowledge, if I just by looking at this, I can tell the value of A, B, C. I in the sense you, me, everyone. So we have to, just by looking at it, we have to find the values of A, B and C, D. If you are getting quite confused, what my suggestion is, first you have to write in the form of decreasing order of power. Decreasing order of power, convert it. For example, directly I'll write it, then I'll show you how can we do that, right? A is equal to 4. What's the value of B? B will get from the x square coefficient. Where is x square? Here. X square coefficient is 5. So B is 5. In a hurry, you will write -3, which is wrong. Don't get confused. Next is C. C is x coefficient. Where is x term? Here. X is -3. C is -3. D is -2. D is -2. If you can identify it this way, well and good. Otherwise, you just have to 4x cube, rearrange it. Plus 5x square, you have to write first. -3x, you have to write second, and -2. Power 3, power 2, power 1, power 0, like that. By rearranging, you can directly A, B, C, D. You can directly tell A, B, C, D. After rearranging, if you find the values of A, B, C, D, well and good. Otherwise, without rearranging also, if you have that in mind, cube is A, square is B, x is C, constant is D. Constant term, like that. If you, not just for power 3, power 4, this kind of questions might be asked. Now, this is a cubic polynomial. This is a quadratic polynomial. If we have power 2, that is called as quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. This is a cubic polynomial. Here, now A, B, C, D have completed. Next, what is the degree? Degree is 3. Variable ka highest power of the variable is 3. So that's why its degree is 3. What is the constant term? What is the constant term? -2. Constant term is -2. Right? Constant term -2. Constant term -2. We have A, B, C, D values, and we have degree, and we also found out the constant term, right? Cubic polynomial, quadratic polynomial completed. So degree coefficient, and these values are you have to identify that. That is very important in this. Next, an equation. First question is given here. Let us try to solve the first question from the given textbook. First, what is the first one? What is it given? 5x power 7. P of x is equal to 5x power 7, 6x power 5 plus 7x minus 6. Right. What is the coefficient? What are the coefficients? A, B, C, D. Coefficient. Cube. It is power 7. Yes, you have to arrange it a little. 5x power 7. Power 7. 0x power 6 plus 6x power 5. 6, 7, 5. After that, 0x power 4 plus 0x power 3 plus 0x square plus 7x minus 6. Coefficient is not asked here, but still we are writing what? Yeah, minus 6x power. Right. So A, this we have to compare with A x power 7, B x power 6, C x power 5 plus D x power 4 plus E x power 3, F x power 2. After F, what will come? G x plus H. These many variables. A is 5, B is 0, C is minus 6, D is 0, E is 0, F is 0, G is 7, H is minus 6. It is not asked in the textbook, just to make you guys understand how to rearrange, how to make this in a decreasing order of the power. That's why I have taken. What is the first bit that is asked? Coefficient of x power 5. Coefficient of x power 5. What's the coefficient of x power 5? Minus 6. Coefficient of x power 5 is minus 6. Coefficient of x 7. Coefficient of x is 7. Coefficient of x power 7? 5. Coefficient of x power 7 is 5. Coefficients might change. Coefficient for every term, different coefficient will have. It is not necessary. It might be same. However, coefficient, we have the chances that coefficient might be different. Whereas degree of the polynomial will always be same. Degree of the polynomial is always same. It will not change. Clear? Degree is same, but coefficient will be changing, constant term, right? So this is how it is. What is there anything? Degree of p of x. What is the degree? 7. 7 is the degree of the p of x. Next, constant term. What is the constant term? Minus 6. So you already know degree, coefficient, constant term, and the that's it. What is else? Next question. Some true or false is given in this textbook. Let us solve those. These questions are for bits purpose. Huh? In this? Degree. Acha, you are telling the answer. Correct. Right answer. Now we have to write the degree. Now he is telling we just have to tell true or false. If it is true, we just have to agree with that. If it is false, we have to tell the reason why is it a false. True or false. If it is true, just agree with that. Yes, it is true. If false, you have to tell why e. What is the reason for it being false? Root 2x square minus 3x plus 1 is root 2. He is telling degree of this polynomial is root 2. Is it true or false? Degree of its polynomial is root 2. Is it correct? False. Degree is, what is the degree? 2. Highest power of the variable is the degree. He is telling root 2 is a degree. Is that correct? No. Root 2 is not the degree. What is root 2 actually? Coefficient of x square. Root 2 is the coefficient of x square. In the question he has mentioned root 2 is the degree of this polynomial, which is wrong. That's why it is false. Next, what is the second question? Coefficient of x square from this polynomial. What is the polynomial? 3x cube minus 4x square plus 5x plus 7 is 2. He is telling in this question coefficient of x square is 2. Coefficient of x square is 2. Is that correct? Coefficient of x square. What is the coefficient of x square? What is the coefficient of x square? Minus 4. Coefficient of x square is minus 4. He is telling 2. That is false. Correct answer is minus 4. You just have to justify it. Next. Degree of a constant term is 0. Degree of a constant term is 0. Yes or no?
Yes.
Degree of constant term is 0. True or false? True. Who is telling false? Those who are telling true will not be able to justify why is it a true. Just in Telugu we have this Samyata, Gumpulo Govinda, like that. If everybody is saying true, why is it a true? False. Be confident about your answer. Is it false, right? 100% sure? True? 100% sure? Lock kar diya jaye? True is the right answer? No? False is the right answer? Yes? Okay, let me. Degree of the constant term is 0, which is 100% right. Degree of the constant, I'll explain you how. See here. For example, I have a quadratic polynomial here, 2x square plus 3x plus 4. 2x square plus 3x plus 4. You know, here x square, here x. Here if nothing is there, which means x power 0 is there. Now look at the powers. Square, power 1, power 0. X power 0. Anything power 0 is nothing but 1. Anything power 0 is nothing but 1. 4 into 1. 4 only. Like that. For example, if I have degree of the constant term. What is the constant term here? 4. Its degree? 0. So that's why that is true. Constant term's degree is 0. That is true. For example, if I take a cubic polynomial, I know you guys did not understand this. 4x cube plus 5x square plus 3x minus 2. Right. Power 3, power 2, power 1, x power 0. Degree of the constant term is? Degree, 0. Degree of the constant term is 0, which is? Right. What is it? Tell me. Yeah. X power 0. X power 0 value is 1. However, while calculating degree, we will consider that 0. X power 0 value is 1. I am agreeing to that. However, this 0 is 0, no? While considering 0, while considering the degree, we have to take the power or we have to convert x power 1. Otherwise, degree, here the degree is 3. Degree of the entire polynomial is 3. X power, this, I can write it this way also. Okay, 4x square and 4x square and x power 1. So it will become 4x cube. So we can split it and write it. So there are lot of possibilities for that. However, while considering the degree, you just have to take whatever is there in the power. But x power 0 is nothing but 1. X power 0 is nothing but 1. If you multiply the constant term by 1, the same constant term will you'll have. Clear? Basically, if you do not understand, just do one thing. Degree of the constant term is 0. Blindly, it's general value. It doesn't change. Degree of the constant term is always 0. Next, fourth bit. What is the fourth bit? 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6. X square minus 5x plus 6. This is a quadratic polynomial. Yes or no? Quadratic, I told, power 2. Quadratic in the sense power 2. Cubic in the sense power 3. This is quadratic? No. Bro, why is it not a quadratic? Is because that is in the denominator. If I take to the numerator, for example, 1 by x square, this is nothing but x power minus 2. I said x power 2 should be there. Quadratic, for a quadratic polynomial, x power 2 should be there. X power 2 is there. However, that is in the denominator. You see how confusing it is. Just by looking at it, we'll think that power 2 is there. No, chalo फटाफट quadratic polynomial right डाल दिया मगर गया marks. तो क्या होता? First denominator में, numerator में we have to check. If it is in the denominator and it is transferred to the numerator, power में -1 आएगा. Reciprocal हो जाएगा, मजाक खराब हो जाएगा, marks जाएगा. So that's why be very cautious about this. Next चीज तो बढ़िया है. Next type of question that we are doing, it is very important. For 2 marks, most of the time this kind of question will be asked. P of t, fifth one is there. No, that is wrong. Degree, what is telling? Degree of the polynomial is 1 more than number of terms in it. Degree of a polynomial is telling for fifth one. Degree is 1 more than number of terms in it. Number of terms in it. What is he telling? Degree of a polynomial is nothing but, how to calculate the degree? According to this statement, he is telling degree is 1 more than number of terms. For example, how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 terms are there. According to this logic, degree should be 1 more than number of terms. Number of terms are 3. 1 more than 3. 1 more than 3 is 4. So degree should be 4. Is that true? No, the degree is true. So the degree is 2. So this logic is not applicable, which is false. What is he telling? He is telling that degree of a polynomial is 1 more than number of terms in it, which is a made up statement. Not true at all. Degree has no relation with number of terms. For example, I just have this x square is equal to 0. X square is equal to 0. Is this a equation or not? No. Not an equation. That's an equation. If I remove the 0, this is an expression, x square. What is this degree? Variable mein power 2 is there. So it is 2. According to this logic, he is telling degree is 1 more than number of terms. How many terms are there? No. For this, that is applicable. For example, x power 3 I will take. X power 3 I will take. What is the degree? 3. Degree is 3. According to this logic, degree is 1 more than number of terms. How many terms are there? 1 term is there. 1 plus 1. According to this logic, degree should be 2. But what is the actual degree? 3. So this statement is a false. Useless statement. Like you guys. So, number 1 bullshit guys, right? X cube, degree we already got to know. Degree is completed, number of terms is completed. Now, here we have to check, he'll give us a polynomial. He will give us a polynomial and we have to substitute certain values. I'll tell you what is it. 1 minute. Let me write down the question here. अरे यार उधर पानी तो बॉटल हाँ give the glass only, not a problem. Next, P of t is given. What is P of t? T cube minus 1. P of t is nothing but t cube minus 1. P of t is nothing but the t cube minus 1. We have to find the value of p of 1, p of minus 1, p of 0. P of 1 I will take, p of 0 I will take, p of minus 1. These 3 values we have to substitute. We just have to find these values. P of t is given. We have to substitute these values. Right? In the place of t we have to write first 1. 1 cube minus 1. 1 cube minus 1 is 1 minus 1, which is 0, because 1 cube is 1 into 1 into 1. 1 minus 1. This minus 1 is as it is. 1 minus 1? 0. Next. Minus 1 whole cube minus 1. So, 0 cube is nothing but 0. 0 minus 1? 0 or minus 1? Sure? Who's telling 0? Minus 0? Very good. The answer is minus 0. Minus 1 is the right answer. 0 minus 5. Its answer is minus 5. 0 minus 6. 6 minus 0. Who is that? Minus 0. 6 minus 0 is minus 6. Wrong answer. It is 6. If you have 0 followed by a number and minus sign is there, for the answer you will have minus. If a number is there, minus is there and 0 come, the direct answer is the same number. 6. Answer is 6. 5 minus 0. 5 में से 0 निकालो. 5 में कुछ भी ना को निकालो. 5 चीज बचता. 0 में से 5 निकालो और 5 निकालना है, इसलिए minus 5. 0 में से है इतने कुछ भी निकालने के 6 है. minus 6. समझ में आ गया? क्या खरीदे में जैसा तुमला है ये? Right. So this is how it is. Polynomials P of next question. There are few more terms. Minus 1 we have to substitute, no? Minus 1 whole cube minus 1 whole cube minus 1 whole cube అంటే minus 1 3 సార్లు రాయాలి. అరే minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 minus 1 whole cube मतलब 3 वाली है. plus 1 और minus 1? minus 1 plus 1 or minus 1? minus 1. The answer is minus 1. First multiply the signs. Minus into minus, plus into minus. 1 is. So understand the basic here. If you have odd term in the power, if you have odd term, for example minus 2 is there and the power is odd, and minus 2 minus 1 minus 5 whatever the power is even, if in the base term minus is there and the power is odd, no matter what the answer is, the answer will always be minus. Minus term is there and the power is even, so the answer will be plus. Whatever the number is, irrespective of number, the signs I am telling. If the power is even, the answer is plus. If the power is odd, the answer is clear. If the power is odd, the answer will be minus. If the power is even, the answer will be plus. Clear? Sure, right? I'll ask the question. Right. Power is, again I am telling, if the power is odd, answer is minus, negative. If the power is even, the answer is positive. I'll ask now. Do not tell. I'll ask individually. Coronavirus gone. 1 minute. Right. Zoya, minus or plus? Minus. Right. So the answer is minus or plus, that I want. Minus only. It depends on power. Sohail, is the answer minus or plus? Minus. Very good. See, I told you what is the answer? Plus. This logic is applicable only when you have the minus term in the base. There is no minus term. Then you would have you should have told that there is no minus in the base. That's why the answer is plus. So I'll tell you the bottom line here. Then I told already. I told you. I asked a few times already. जया बोले ठीक है चलो मेरी गलती है. Right. Here 1 minute. If in the power odd number is there, the answer will be minus. If in the power even number is there, the answer will be plus. But at what condition? In the base minus should be there. If in the base minus is not there, answer will anyhow be plus. Clear? This logic is only when the minus sign is there in the base. Clear? चलो बहुत हो गया मजाक. अब यहाँ पर आ जाओ. minus 1 whole cube. minus 1. Finally minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 2. Clear? This one? Which one? Tell me रे. minus 1 मतलब खर्चे में है. minus 1 मतलब और खर्चे में. टोटल कितने खर्चे में? 2 खर्चे में बोल के माइनस. समझते हैं ना? पर्सनल हो जा रहे नहीं. समझ रहे हो? चलो next, fourth question. There are few more terms that you can check. I'm just directly jumping on to the fourth question. Check whether -2 and 2 are zeros of polynomial. We have to check -2 and 2 are zeros of polynomial. What is a polynomial? X power 4 minus 16. Here, hey, we have to check whether these two numbers are zeros of a polynomial or not. We have to check whether these two numbers are zeros of a polynomial or not. When can we say that they are zeros? When can we say that they are not zeros? If I substitute this -2 in place of x and after solving, if the answer is 0, then I can say that -2 is 0 of this polynomial, 0 or root. -2 is 0 or root of this polynomial. We checked the long questions also. 3 zeros are given, we had to check. So we substituted and we got the value as 0, right? So we have to take a value, substitute in place of x, solve it, and if the answer is 0, then we can say that -2 is 0 or root of this polynomial. If the answer is not a 0, then we can say that -2 is not a 0 or root of the polynomial. Same goes for 2. 2 I have to take and I have to substitute that in place of x. After solving, if the answer is 0, then I can say that 2 is 0 or root of this polynomial. If the answer is not 0, then 2 is not the 0 of the polynomial. Substitute, we are substituting -2. So P of, in the place of x, what are we substituting here? -2. P of -2 is equal to -2 whole power 4 minus 16. Minus there, whole power 4, which is even, so answer will be plus. Answer will be even, it seems. Even or odd, it's not, I am telling about sign. So the answer is plus. 2 power 4 is 16. 2 you have to write 4 times. -2 into -2 into -2 into -2. Minus minus minus, you already know that the answer is plus. 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8, 8 2 is 16. 16 minus 16. How much? 0. 16 minus 16 is 0. Next. So -2 is a 0 of the polynomial. Do not write the statement right here because we have one more term. We'll check and combinedly we'll write. If that is also 0, well and good. If that's not a 0, very good. Chalo. P of 2. P of 2. In the place of x, we are substituting 2. 2 square, 2 power 4 minus 16. 2 power 4 ante 4 बार लिखना पड़ेगा. 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8, 8 2 is 16. 16 minus 16, 0. So -2 and 2 are the zeros of polynomial. Another word of telling 0 is roots. You can tell 0 or roots. Clear? Next, question number 5. In the question number 5, see, for example, in this question, if he has asked us, in this question, if he has asked that is -2 and 2 0 of the polynomial, what do we do? Is -2, he is asking us. If he is asking us, what do we do? We'll ask him again. Answer him, right? If he is asking, what do we have to do is, we have to substitute it here, and if the answer is 0, then we'll say it is a polynomial. See, same question is asked in different terms. Here he said, check whether -2 and 2 are zeros of polynomial or not. Completed. The same way, in the fifth question, check whether 3 and -2. 3 and -2. What are the two terms that you have to check? 3 and -2. What is a polynomial? X square minus x minus 6. So in the place of x, I have to substitute 3. First 3, P of 3. P of 3 is equal to, when can I say that? When can, is it correct? Right. So in the place of x, if I substitute the value of 3 and after solving, if the answer is 0, then we can say that 3 is a root or 0 of the polynomial. In the place of x, I have to substitute -2, and if the answer is 0, then we can say that -2 is a root or 0 of the polynomial. Very important 2 marks question. Very important 2 marks question. In essay 1, maximum chances that this question will only be given from this chapter. Very important question. This I am telling again and again. I'll substitute 3. 3 square minus 3 minus 6. 3 square is nothing but 6. 9. 3 3 is 9. Minus 3 minus 6. 9 minus 3 minus 6 minus 9. 9 minus 9. So -3 is a 0 of a polynomial. Again, sorry, 3 is a 0 of a polynomial. We'll check -2 also. P of -2. P of -2. -2 whole square Here don't get confused. In the place of x, I have written minus 2. 1 minus is there according to the polynomial, and the value of x is again minus. Minus of minus 2. Don't get confused over here. This minus is polynomials minus. This minus is value of x, which is minus. Here minus of minus 2 minus 6. Minus 2 whole square. 4 plus 4. Minus into minus plus 2 minus 6. 4 plus 2 6. 6 minus 6 0. 0. So therefore 3 comma minus 2 are zeros of the polynomial. We have to check and let them know. Similar kind of questions. Yes, very easy questions. Gunshot. And now, as of now, you won't have difficulty solving these kind of question. You will have problem. I'm telling you will have problem only when in the place of these values. In place of these values, if you have fractional values. For example, in the question number exercise 3.2, question number 4. Take out exercise 3.2, question number 4. We have to check whether minus 1 and 1 by 4 are zeros. While substituting the fractional values, you will get confused. Same question. When can we say that it is 0 or not? After substituting, if the answer is 0, then it is a 0. After substituting, if the answer is not a 0, then it is not a 0. If the normal number, substituting normal number is not a big deal. However, substituting a value which is fraction, there you will get confused. Fourth question, I am making you solve those kind of similar question. Exercise 3.2, question number 4, what is it? We have to check what are the two numbers? Minus 1 and 1 by 4. What is a polynomial? P of x is equal to 4x square plus 3x minus 1. Right. Clear? Substituting minus 1 is not a big deal. Substituting 1 by 4 is. Right. Fractional value. Let us substitute P of minus 1. P of minus 1. In the sense 4 into, in the place of x I have to write a minus 1. Minus 1 whole square plus 3 into, in the place of x I have to write minus 1 minus 1. So it is 4 into minus 1 whole square 1. Minus 1 whole square is 1. Plus into minus 3 1 is 3 minus 1. So 4 1 is 4 minus 4 minus 3 minus 1. Two minuses, add both of that and put a minus before. So it will become minus 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. Next, P of 1 by 4. Substituting 1 by 4 is a task here. Fractional number. You got to know. Very good. In the place of 4, in the place of x, what I have to write? 1 by 4. 1 by 4 whole squared plus 3 into 1 by 4 minus 1. Right. So this 4 as it is. This square should be given to 1. This square should be given to 4 as well. If I give square to 1, 1 square is 1 only. If I give square to 4, 4 square is 16. So this square should be splitted to both numerator and denominator. Plus 3 1 is 3. 3 by 4 minus 1. So this 4 1 is 4. 4 4s are 16. We can cancel. It will become 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 minus 1. 1 by 4 is nothing but 4 आने. 3 by 4 12 आने. You know 4 आने 12 आने? 4 आने plus 12 आने 1 रुपए. If you do not know, directly LCM you take the denominator is same, right? Right, 4 ones. 1 plus 3. I am not disturbing minus 1 because this is a fraction, this is a fraction, this is a normal number. Or you can take LCM. That is also LCM you don't want. Okay, I'll show that also. So if I take 4 as LCM for this numerator, 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 is nothing but 4. 4 by 4. 4 by 4 mane 1. 1 minus 1 0. From here you see 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 minus 1. Take 4 as LCM. If I take 4 as LCM, 1 should be undisturbed, 3 should be undisturbed, minus 4. 1 plus 3, 4. 4 minus 4 by 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. 0 by 4, which is nothing but 0. You can solve either way. You can also cross multiply. Hell lot of methods are there. It's up to you to select the bestest one. Right. So minus 1 and 1 by 4 are the zeros of the polynomial. One of the important 2 marks question. बस ऐसे क्वेश्चंस नहीं और करना पड़ेगा. Yes. Arey, 34 minutes is already there.